The Shanghai silver market is in crisis. Right now, silver prices are soaring, but what's really driving this spike is something you won't hear from mainstream news. The truth, the physical metal is disappearing. While everyone is focused on the price surge, the real story is unfolding quietly in China, and it's far more dangerous than you think. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could change everything you know about the silver market and why this matters to you. Here's the real story no one's telling you. On January 1st, China slammed a lockdown on its silver supply. New rules, new restrictions, a wall built around the world's largest source of refined silver. Most people are still waiting for the media to catch up, but behind closed doors, something far bigger is happening. The Shanghai Gold Exchange, which handles more physical silver than any other market, is failing to deliver. Not delaying deliveries, but outright failing. Now think about this. What happens when the system that powers global industries like solar and electric vehicles, systems that need silver, starts to break down? What's really going on, and how much longer until the cracks start to show? Let's talk facts. The Shanghai Gold Exchange's inventory is draining fast. On January 9th alone, 17.3 tons of silver vanished. Now, most of that is supposed to go to industrial buyers. But the real issue? The vaults aren't being replenished. There's no backup supply. The paper price on your screen, that $80 per ounce, is becoming a mirage. People are hoarding physical metal. And here's what nobody's saying. Silver isn't just finding its range like the banks claim. The system is collapsing under the pressure. Notice what's missing in all the headlines, the real market chaos they don't want you to see. What's happening right now isn't just a blip. It's escalating fast. Think back to the 2008 financial crisis, how things slowly spiraled out of control. This situation feels eerily similar. The Shanghai Gold Exchange isn't just facing delays, it's failing. And what's being normalized here? A major physical delivery hub in the world's largest economy, one that fuels industries like solar and electric vehicles, can't deliver the metal. That's not a normal hiccup. This is a systemic breakdown, and it's spreading. If it continues, we're not just talking about silver shortages, we're talking about a ripple effect that could shake global manufacturing. Here's the kicker. China isn't just protecting its silver supply. They're strategically cutting off the world. On January 1st, they enacted export restrictions. Now, industrial giants who rely on silver for everything from solar panels to electric vehicles can't get the metal they need, and the SGE? They're not just struggling with deliveries, they're choosing to prioritize domestic needs. Here's why this changes everything. What if this isn't just a logistical issue? What if China is deliberately keeping silver for itself? You see, they installed more solar panels in 2025 than the entire rest of the world combined, and they're the world's largest electric vehicle producer. If silver is crucial to their future, this isn't just a supply issue, it's a global power move. Things are happening so fast, it's almost impossible to keep up. First, we saw the 17.3 tons disappear in a single day. Then the SGE hikes margins to 20%. And now rumors are swirling that delivery failures are getting worse. One industrial buyer reportedly requested 64 tons of silver and only got one. This is no longer a shortage. This is a breakdown of the delivery mechanism itself. What happens if this continues? If the SGE can't keep up and prices continue to skyrocket, every industry that depends on silver will be in serious trouble. The pressure is mounting, and we're just getting started. Now, let's step back for a moment and think about the real-world impact. You're not just watching commodity traders play a game. This is about the solar panel company in Germany that's already sold thousands of panels, but now can't get the silver they paid for, or the electric vehicle manufacturer waiting on delivery to meet their production targets, only to find out that the metal they ordered isn't coming. If this breaks down further, it's not just another market crisis, it's a global production nightmare. If you've been following this, you probably see the warning signs. If you think this feels familiar, drop a comment below. Here's the unsettling truth. This isn't just a supply issue, it's a systemic failure. There's a deeper mechanism at work here. China's move to lock down its silver isn't random. It's a strategy to protect their own industrial future. The SGE margin hike, it's not because they're bored. It's because they know the system is under strain and they're preparing for defaults. Exchanges don't raise margins for fun. They do it when they fear the system can't handle the stress. What we're witnessing isn't a temporary glitch. It's a shift in the global power dynamics. This is bigger than silver. It's about leverage, incentives, and how one country's decision is reshaping markets worldwide. So what happens next? There are two possible paths we're heading toward. First, the SGE could manage to stabilize the situation, slowing the inventory drain and bringing things back under control. But even if that happens, the supply issue won't go away. The export restrictions are still there. The global demand for silver is only increasing. Or if the situation escalates further, the physical silver market could implode. Prices could shoot through the roof, especially if we see a short squeeze. We could see $90 or even $100 silver in a matter of days. But here's the thing. The market is unpredictable and the next move is already in motion. We're at the tipping point and we're about to find out which direction it's going to fall. Here's the big takeaway. The paper silver market is a fiction. The price you're seeing on your screen might not reflect the reality of what's actually available in the vaults. When the system starts to break down, the paper promises get exposed for what they really are. The physical metal is the truth. And if you've been holding on to paper silver, you might be in for a shock. The next few days could change everything. Silver prices could explode, but the real question is, can you get your hands on the physical metal when it matters? If you want more insights like this, make sure to subscribe and stay informed. The world is shifting, and if you're not paying attention, you might get left behind.